Hello, good evening to our Dr. Rosmila. Today, my group going to present our group assignment Accounting Information System 1. So let me introduce myself. My name is Nisha Ratna Ramesh. My group members are Kanchana Viswalingam, Yogesh Ramesh, Yoogesvari Mahendran, and Sumati Shankaran. So I will start with introduction. So this is the company we have chosen. Is actually a Pasar Boro. One of my friend is working here. So let me talk about the background. So Gua Hing Marketing, known as a Pasar Borong Bahau, is indicator of low price with big variety and great value of fresh vegetables and seafood. The company always support substantive sources of vegetable and a family farm. By building a good relationship with the local farmer, the company managed to increase the competitor advantage to achieve low price by maintaining the volume. It's operate in a retailer trade sector. Gua Hing Marketing Sdn Berhad was incorporated on March 21, 2001. So these are the organization chart of the company. So next will be presented by the next presenter.
Thank you, Nisha. Good evening, doctor and my fellow friends. I'm Yogesh. I would like to present about the identify and the analysis a subsystem of the business. Okay, the subsystem used by Guang Heng Marketing Sdn Berhad is a purchasing system. A purchasing system is a method for buying goods and services that includes everything from requisitions to purchase order to product delivery and payment. In order to identify what to purchase, how to buy, and when to buy it, purchasing systems are an important part of good inventory management. Guang Heng Marketing monitor current stock and assist organization in determining what to buy, how much to buy, and what to buy. Computerized purchasing system can minimize administrative expenses, expedite the procurement cycle, and eliminate human mistakes, resulting in fewer shortage. By swiftly providing expense report, they may help ease order tracking and make it easier to manage purchase budget. Uh, Next slide, please, Yogesh. Okay. Next is about the main business assortment. Assortment management in the Guang Heng Marketing Sdn Berhad is responsible to do assortment planning. In retail is when a store optimize visual merchandising. As per the Guang Heng Marketing Sdn Berhad, the product assortment planning is done on a daily basis, and they have categorized the product according to the needs of the customers. Guang Heng Marketing Sdn Berhad basically is a big variety and great value of fresh vegetables and seafoods. Besides that, they are also known as a supermarket who sells the groceries and households. They place the items according to the customer's need. The second one is the financial management, which is the financial management in the Guang Heng Marketing Sdn Berhad is a planning, arranging, directing, and managing the company's financial activities, such as procurement and use of cash. Next one is the human resource management. Guang Heng Marketing Sdn Berhad's human resource division in a charge of hiring and training a new workers, as well as administrative activities relating to the company's workforce. Next, I would like to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh. My name is Yoogesvari Mahendran and my metric number is EX03627. And the next main business process of Gua Heng Sdn Berhad is safety and security arrangement. Security arrangement refer to the procedure taken to avoid the chances of an accident. This course will teach about the security precaution established at building sites for various sort of security. And the purpose of this lesson is not only to inform about what precautions should be taken to prevent accident on the job site, such as what to do and what not to do, but also to inform about how such good habits can be instilled among all workers, from top officer to ordinary workers, to reduce the risk of accident which can result in the loss of life or body parts, as well as create delays in construction work. Okay, the next one is warehouse management. The term warehouse management refers to the supervisions of warehouse activities. Receiving, tracking, and keep inventory are all part of the job. Has the training employees, managing shipments, workload planning, and tracking the flow items. Inventory tracking. Guangheng Market Sdn Bhd has their own warehouse where they store all the product and they do transmission for their warehouse itself. Picking and packing. In the Guangheng Marketing Sdn Bhd warehouse, picking and packaging are two essential duties. To collect things in the most efficient manner, their warehouse management system should produce pick lists for each picker. Receiving and stowing. In the Guangheng Marketing Sdn Bhd warehousing must be able to collect inventory of freight from trucks at loading docks and stash it away in a storage area. Guangheng Marketing Sdn Bhd's warehouse management system must be able to scan each new box received and records the inventory amounts. Shipping. Shipping companies such as DHL, USPS, FedEx, and UPS will pick up the orders from the Guangheng Marketing Sdn Bhd warehouse and transport product to their next location based on the delivery option and shipping services that they have provided to the clients. The last one is reporting. Across the warehouse, Guangheng Marketing Sdn Bhd warehouse management system should give out of the box operational and inventory information. This might include order fulfillment accuracy, that's mean total mispick and mispick, etc. Total orders fulfilled by the hours of guards and staff efficiency, orders dispatched on time, and so on. Thank you. Next, I will pass to next presenter.
Thank you, Yogesh. I'm Kanchana. My metric number is EX03626. Next, I will continue with data flow diagram in purchasing department and the step in the purchase requisition workflow in Guangheng Marketing. These are the data flow. The explanation I will explain in next slide. Next slide, Yogesh. Okay, in Guangheng Marketing, the purchasing requisition, Guangheng Marketing purchase order life cycles begin with creation of purchase request. Employee use the purchase requisition form to request that the company purchase goods or services. Approval from the line manager. The purchase requisition form is then validated by the line manager of the requested department as part of an internal approve process. The line manager's responsibility is to double check the purchase legitimacy and ensure that the total cost does not exceed the department's budget. And third, stock talking by inventory department. The requisition form has been forwarded to the inventory department and which will compare it to the current inventory of the Guangheng Marketing. If the requested items are not currently in stock, the request is forwarded to the purchasing department. And the fourth is screening by purchasing department. In most cases, the request is processed in the purchasing department by appropriate officer, the purchasing manager. To process this form, the officer determine the business need for the product and services, verify the purchase legitimacy, and confirm the requisition is properly signed and authorized. Okay, next I will next presenter.
Thank you, Kanchana. So the next step will be generate a purchase order. So as we know, a purchase order is an order official confirmation. Guangheng Sdn Bhd technician created the PO, which is purchase order, which include the company's name, product or service detail, the shipment address, billing address, purchase order ID, and the payment information. Once the PO is created, it's automatically sent to the notification to approve based on the workflow that was set up for the PO. So the next step will be order delivery and assessment. Purchase order that have an approved are sent to the supplier a purchase can be communicated to the supplier in a variety of way, including Guang Heng marketing mail the purchase order to the supplier and activity notification email manually or automatically from the PO tools. The supplier acknowledge the order with an email and ship the product or item to the buyer. The supplier can ship the item completely or partially, and in either case, a receipt will be provided. The supplier either include the invoice with the product or send it separately. So the last step is invoice and payment. So at last, an invoice is a document that is our supplier sent to a buyer that state the amount and cost of product or service provided. It also specific what the buyer must pay in pay with the seller payment. So we see what is the payment term. It's a specific how long a buyer has to send a payment to the seller for the good or services that they have purchased. Invoice can also be used a legal document if they include the name of the seller and client, as well as the description and price of the good or services. In the purchasing tool, the invoice can be attached as a document. Next slide. Okay, this slide will be presented by Sumati.
Thank you, Nisha. My name is Sumati Sankaran and my metric number is EX03639. So I will explain about the current issue or problem associated with the subsystem of Guang Heng Marketing Center and Bafat. In the purchasing and material receiving departments, there is no report provided. These things makes the management need purchasing report and material receivable report. The reports need purchasing report and material receiving report. Number 2 is lack of available document to record the activity. It is difficult for the operational department to go over the entire product and purchase activity as well as the product receivable from the supply. Number 3 is uncontrol of material purchasing, and sometimes there is deficiency in stock. So for the problem, I give recommendation which is as a result of the situation. An application that can help with the purchasing process and material supply is required. The application is computerized and has the goal of retrieving data from a database in order to create a purchasing report and a material report. Next slide. So these are the example of issues from retailing company. Okay. Thank you. I will pass to Kanchana.
Thank you, Sumati. Okay, the conclusion is a good accounting information system, institution, or organization can increase its value through increasing quality and also efficiency. This is because the existence of an accounting information system can make the financial reporting process of an agency easier and also faster. Moreover, document needed such as purchase order, requisition, and requisition report that are available as it need and can help the management to the operational activity to get the information about purchasing and material management. By this information system, the business process of the company can be controlled, especially at the material stock with the reorder point. That's all from us. Thank you.